Hi besties. So today the message is about being comfortable with discomfort and the benefits of it. Facing your fears, facing the things that you may think, I will never be able to do that. And seeing the benefit of just pushing through and how much more you grow and feel the joy after you just allow yourself to do something that may freak you out right now. So these examples can be doing an ice bath, which you know that you're gonna suffer for like a minute or 5, and then after you're gonna feel amazing. Doing a workout that you know I'm so tired, I don't wanna do this workout. Working on growing your business or pursuing your dream job or excelling at your passion. It's like there's so much work. And how are you gonna feel when you see yourself 5 years from now and you actually committed to that thing? Or being honest about your triggers and conditioning and just gain spiritual mass by owning your shit, right? So in the case of conditioning and triggers, where am I not putting my ego on the table? Where am I not acknowledging, you know what, I feel jealous, you know what, I feel bitter, I feel resented, I feel a sense of attachment, a sense of control. Any belief that allows you to feel lack allows you. See how much power do we have? We're allowing ourselves to feel lack, which doesn't exist. Any belief in control, attachment, separation, jealousy, bitterness, resentment, sense of control, possession. It's rooted in, I believe I could be lacking. I'm in fear. So when we acknowledge these things, when we do the ice bath, when we commit to the workout, when we stick to the diet that we know it's gonna benefit our body, when we work on our passion, when we grow our business, when we excel in our jobs, when we do the things that feels like, oh, it's uncomfortable, we're gonna see how much more beautiful, aligned, and radiant we're gonna feel at the other side of it. So when we own our triggers, it's like, oh, I feel I'm losing control right now. I feel that threatened. I feel unsafe. I feel small. I feel insecure. I feel fear. Then you're gonna see how by acknowledging it, you release yourself from it. It's only when we're scared that those things are true that we don't want to acknowledge them. And when we do this with ourselves and in relationship to another, not only we increase intimacy with ourselves and with the other person, we just gain spiritual mass. So now the ego weakens and our spirit grows. And it feels like we're gonna die, same as quitting your job and launching your new business, same as leaving your old relationship that meant everything to you to embark on a quest that you have no idea what's gonna happen. Same as living in the unknown, living in the adventure, living in the non-linear, living in the miraculous, just full on trust and faith that God has your back in every moment. So when we face the discomfort, when we face the trigger, when we face the thing that we're like, oh, we can't go there. If I admit my inadequacy, if I admit how weak I feel, if I admit my vulnerability, I'm gonna die. Because every fear of not facing the discomfort is a belief that, if we put ourselves through that painful situation, we're gonna die. We're not gonna die. And how are we gonna realize we're not gonna die? When we face the fear. And this is a quote from my favorite spiritual teacher, David R. Hawkins. Walk through all fear no matter what, committed to spiritual truth, and you'll gain karmic merit. What is karmic merit? To free yourself, to know that you're always free to choose what excites you the most, what is most in alignment with your heart, and that you're gonna be rewarded, you're gonna be supported. That God, all that is, universe is gonna have your back. So doing these little things like going to the ice bath, doing the breathwork practices, sticking to a healthy diet, working out, getting out of your way to admit a vulnerability, which I don't believe in. I believe in being true and exposing yourself. Because when we are true and we expose our ego, we realize that we're invulnerable. There's nothing that can actually attack us. There's no attack. Nobody's gonna kill us. It's like the ego is like, oh, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna be killed. No. You're gonna realize that you are invulnerable, that you are all strength, that you are all power, because truth makes you stronger. Humility is actual confidence. Not a confidence that comes from entitlement and superiority and righteousness and I'm right and I gotta prove my point and my worthiness because I actually feel weak and that I'm losing control. Humility is, I know I'm in all power, divine power with God, and that I can be true of my experience. I can be true about what my ego is feeling. I can be true about my contraction. I can admit that I'm scared. I can admit that I don't know. And feel confidence in that moving forward. So there's power in discomfort. Ask yourself, what am I avoiding? What aspect of my life I don't want to look at? Is there a thing or situation, person that I'm still holding on to, attached to, because I am scared that if I let go of it, I'm gonna die? Again, all the fears come back to the fear of that. I believe that if I let go of it, I'm gonna be lacking. Is there something, some project, some business idea, some business growth, delegation? Perhaps you're ready to expand your business, to hire people. Perhaps you're ready to meet people where they're at in person. Where are you hiding? Where are you contracting? Where are you not being true? What is the next level of your expansion? How can I be more humble? How can I be more true? How can I expose myself? How can I expose my ego more, knowing that that will bring me into humble confidence, true strength, true power? Perhaps it's a diet I want to commit to. It's a workout routine. Perhaps I just want to follow my dream of traveling the world and I haven't done it because I'm scared. How am I going to be supported? Am I going to be able to be in stability? There's no instability. That's also illusion. Everything's stable if we fully surrender and trust in God, God's will, God's power. Everything is a choice, and you are free will. So what do you want to do with your free will? What do you want to do with your precious life? What do you want to do with your story, with your existence? Because it's your movie. We're all co-creating, and we're all the main characters of our worlds. What is that thing that feels so uncomfortable and so impossible to do right now? And that you know that at the other side of it, you're gonna feel more free, more liberated, more humble, more trusting, more aligned, more bliss, more excitement. Perhaps sometimes this excitement can feel like fear. And it is excitement. It is excitement with what is unknown. And by living in the unknown for the past 2.5 years now, everything that I have encountered has been more of me. Has been the perfect lesson, the perfect opportunity for the next scene, for the next inspiration, for the next service, for the next opportunity, for the next excitement. So I can tell you from direct experience that the unknown is safe. That making the big move, that ending the relationship, closing an old business that no longer excites you and opening a new one, quitting the job, like everything is safe. Like when you choose something out of your excitement, committing, devoting yourself to something, facing the discomfort. It is comfortable. After those first, like in the ice bath this morning, after those first 5 seconds of like, is this too much? Amazing, just pushing through. After the resistance of starting the workout, when you're done, it's like, I feel amazing. My health feels amazing. My body feels amazing. After eating healthy for a week, wow, I feel much lighter and more energized. After admitting your ego contraction after admitting your coping mechanism, after admitting where you felt weak or vulnerable or out of control or in fear. Wow, that was easy, hey? I admitted where I felt I wasn't in control, and now I feel more in control. Paradoxically, I feel that I'm in power with God, in power with divine love. So seek discomfort. Like, put yourself in the situation that you know it's gonna push you to see your limiting beliefs, push you to see what am I not seeing? Like, if you feel you're the smartest person in your room, perhaps the room needs to get bigger. If you feel like, oh, I'm so comfortable right now, like, it never ends until we are fully self-realized. And then we can choose if we want to teach or we want to not be on earth and we want to just be in the ethers and transcend the body. And it never ends. There's always an opportunity to expand more, to invest more, to be more courageous, to be more bold, to be more humble, to show up for yourself and others, to be more assertive, to say no. Sometimes the discomfort is say no. And as in past life, being a series of people-pleasing dynamics and mechanisms that I played out because I believe I was unworthy, like, really. Saying no was my biggest fear. I'm like, wow, if I say no, they won't love me. If I say no, I won't be reciprocated. If I say no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be left alone, kicked out of the tribe. Been there, kicked out of the tribe, manifested situations like that to realize that I can recreate a whole new tribe. And I'm always supported, and there's always more companionship, and there's always more friendship, and there's always more love. To be true to myself, to not fear the judgment. I don't want to put myself out there because I'm gonna be judged. So what? If we feel humble, if we feel confident, again, confidence, being humble, true humility, however we're perceived, it doesn't matter. It matters how you perceive yourself. And if you love yourself, you feel infinitely worthy of your passions, your dreams, your desires, heart's desires, God's desires, then it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is how you feel and how that radiates in service to others. But to feel better, sometimes we first need to feel worse to feel better. Another paradox. Facing the discomfort to feel better and like blossom like a beautiful flower. Feel worse to then feel better and blossom like a beautiful flower. What are you avoiding? In which area of your life are you not showing up? What do you want to see? Why don't you want to see? I'm too comfortable here in my castle. What if I place myself on the pond and see if I can recreate the whole thing? What if I let go of everything to see if actually God has my back? How can I be more uncomfortable? Oh, I sense discomfort. Yes, fun. How can I feel excited about being uncomfortable? Because I know that that's the next breakthrough. That's the next expansion. That's the next acceleration of my consciousness and service and embodiment. I'm excited to be uncomfortable. I'm excited to be in the unknown. I'm excited to not know what's going to happen next. Because that's reality. To live in the peak of the wave of the present moment, no anxiety of the future, no regret of the past, just full on trust that the perfect reflection is going to unfold in every single moment and every single now for the best benefit of my evolution and the evolution of the beings in my field. If I'm fully in conviction of that, if I fully trust, then I allow myself to be present and relax and surrendered, because I know it's all taken care of, and the movie's it's already been written, it's already been produced, it's already been filmed, and I'm just watching the movie. It's like watching my character from the third person point of view, witnessing. If a conditioning plays out, if a trigger plays out, oh, I'm watching it happen, and it's happening in front of me. It's not like, oh, cool. Thank you, ego, for exposing yourself. And then spiritual mass, more happiness, more joy, more peace, more presence. So how can I be more comfortable in the discomfort, knowing it's going to benefit me? That's the question that I leave you to ponder. If you feel called to connect, to see if we're a good fit to work together, feel free to book a discovery call. The link is in the description, and I will be so honored to connect with you. Stay strong. I love you.